Spear directly into the abyss, only costing 6. Bang. Bang, bang. Alright, got a spicy one for you here tonight. We got Jet Storm. So this deck is sweet. We got a mana base filled with, of course, Ancient Tomb so that we can power out Jet Medallion and Defense Grid, and then some fetches and black sources. Plenty of swamps. I split all 4 fetches with different black fetches to play around Needle and stuff like that. I'm on 1 Underground Sea so I can cast my Echoing Truth, 1 Badlands so I can cast my Biforce. Other than that, we are mono black. Well, and the Echo, of course. But yeah, so we have Jet Medallion, which is the same thing as Ruby Medallion, but obviously for black. So we are trying to leverage this effect and casting discounted Cabal Rituals, Infernal Tutors, Night's Whispers, Wish Claws, maybe even hard casting Griefs for discounts, Sholdred, Tendrils itself, even Agadeem's bringing back either Sholdred or Grief can be discounted. Not for nothing. I didn't want to go too heavy on this, but the card does pull a lot of weight. Despite not having Chrome Mox, it pitches to Grief. It can bring back Grief or Sholdred, as discussed. And if you find it on the top of the deck when you're going through with Bolas, you can choose to, rather than play it, just cast it for 3 mana. X can be 0, with no targets. It says, return from your graveyard to the battlefield, any number of target creature cards. So that number can be 0. So we have some of the usual suspects for mana. Lion's Eye Diamond, very well paired with Infernal Tutor and our black tutors, so that we can have efficient ways to get to Pier, Bolas, and of course Echo. Dark Ritual Banger, Grid, just great protection in Ancient Tomb combo deck. Cabal Ritual, overall not the greatest, but if Medallion is in play, it's beautiful. Obviously, you can get even better. Infernal Tutor for obvious reasons. Night's Whisper just for some more action. If you have Sholdred in play, you actually wind up gaining life. Lose 2, draw 4. And it'll be a 1 mana draw 2 if we have Jet Medallion in play. Same thing as Wish Claw, and right down the line. So we have an Echo, because since we're not playing Ad Nauseam, we're not as worried about our life total in terms of converted mana cost. It is somewhat relevant with Bolas' Citadel, however, if you run into Echo off of Bolas and have the life points, you tend to win the game, in my experience. Sideboard, we have the Leyline Helm package. I have a Tendrils, despite not having a Burning Wish. I think it will be advantageous for us to run multiple copies of Tendrils in our deck against tempo decks. Because we'll have Jet Medallion, I think we'll have a whether we kill them by double Tendrilsing, or whether we mini Tendrils them and still want to have access to it, or get them a little bit with Sholdred and then finish them off with Tendrils. I think it'll be good to have multiples. And then a myriad of removal spells. So we have bounce spells and Echoing Truth, so that we can bounce Chalice, Trinisphere, really just a catch-all, so that I can couple it with Collect Roof removal. We can also bounce Null Rod, since we're doing it off of lands instead of Mox Opal and Chrome Mox and Artifact lands. We're not running those. So when Biforce is good, Echoing Truth can be coupled with it. When Fatal Push is good, Echoing Truth can be coupled with that. Feed the Swarm has some obvious crossover. And yeah, that's the deck. I mean, it's not really brain surgery for this one. Just cramming together, it's a balance of power level of cards and making sure that you are actually taking advantage of Jet Medallion. Something like this, it's very easy to go with a different version, which I will be featuring at a somewhat soon date, that has baubles, opals, artifact lands, Entomb, more echoes, kind of a shouldered wheels. Whereas this is a little more heavy on the Jet Medallion plan. So I would say it's primarily for fun. There's enough just busted storm cards in the deck that we're gonna win, like, a lot. But are there better storm decks? Probably. Let's go get that trophy, though. See you in the first round. All right, here we are, round one against M Hawaii 05. This is quite the hand. A bit all in. Certainly shows the lack of synergy sometimes between Infernal Tutor and Echo. This is why I'm only playing one of this card, unless you're really leaning on ways to abuse it. It can be very awkward with Infernal Tutor. I'm going to keep for science. And we're just going to get after it. They're F6'd. Heck, yeah. Dark Ritual, Jet Medallion, it's Night's Whisper. I do get to grief them. It's nice that you can pitch artifacts, but I want that. Let's grief. Alright, their hand sucks. Get rid of Prismatic Ending. Wow, they packed it up! Holy crap. Holy crap. Has left the game? Does that mean they're scooping the match? I don't know. We'll see. Do I want the other tendrils? I think so. I think really any, like, blue matchups you want 2 tendrils. And then just be super patient. Not playing Saga, so we don't have access to Haywire Might, so it might be... We might just need Feed the Swarm. It's kind of weird. No, I'm not gonna do it. What do we cut? Right, Cabal Ritual? Let's go for it. They're on 61. Post-board anyways. Our hand griefs and makes a lot of mana with an LED included, so I'm actually going to keep this. I think if we're patient enough, it could be very good. It's a ponder. I still can't believe they scooped. And we draw another land. I think I'll take my chances by just passing. Just gotta hope they don't wind up with access to something like a Canonist or Deafening Silence, something like that. We do have Shouldered to potentially get us through something like that, but would not be even close to ideal. They play Windswept Heath, and they are passing. They did not shuffle on their ponder from last turn. And we draw. And we draw. Come on. Infernal Tutor. Probably just should have griefed first. That land was potentially not as good as Ancient Tomb. 3, 4, 7, 5. Yeah. 2, 4, 5, 8, 6. Now we only have enough for Bolus. We just took ourselves off of Pier. Ah, that's bad. I'm gonna wait. You just wind up with a lethal line. Brainstorm. And what do you got? Teferi or Uro? Yeah, sure. I don't care too much about that. Forest up. So potential Veil. I have to admit, Grief is not necessarily the best with Citadel. Ooh. It's quite the draw. Let's play that one. Ooh, mama. Let's go Ritual. You're gonna force it. It's fine with me. And... 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3 tendrils. Oh, you can tutor chain very well with Jet Medallion. Like, insanely well. So that's Storm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have enough to just tutor chain with that second tendrils. Yeah, let's see what's up with that hand. What you got over there? Come on. What you got? Come on. Show me what you got. Show me what you're working with. Okay. Ooh, classic nothing. That means you're dead. Absolutely dead. Now, they're off it. IT costing 1 is insane. And we can tutor chain, and then get our other tendrils. Wow. Well, we're 1-0. See you in round 2. Okay, here we are, round 2 against Catatonic Walrus. We've won the die roll. We have an insanely risky hand. I'm not even sure if it pays off, so we go Petal, Ritual, Jet. Back up to 3 with Ritual, plus a Petal is 4. Down to 3 with Wishclaw. 2 up Activation. Yeah, this doesn't even necessarily go anywhere. Whoa. It's a lot of grid. Yeah. I have to throw this one back too. Holy moly. 1, 3, 5, 7. We're 1 shy. But I'll keep. Or no, it's not Adnaz, sorry. Bottom Grief. Ritual. Admire and pass. 3, 5, 7. All we can do is draw 1 mana and we'll have a turn 3 Pier. But it's unlikely our opponent is just gonna have nothing to say about that. Looks like they're on a blue deck. Ooh, that's a good one. Wow. 3, 4, 5. Okay. If they don't remove it, and we draw LED, we're in business. 6, 10, 7. Yeah, that'll be a Pier. But we're probably getting Prismatic Ending. Please play Staff. Nope, that's pending. As expected. Grief, huh? Good grief. I'm gonna get Swamp. I think them having Wasteland is more likely than us needing the blue. Alright, Wishclaw's in play. 3, 5, 7, 6. So we do have a house. Feels like they're gonna bounce it with Teferi or play Narset. Yep. Okay. They have 5 cards. Okay. 3, 5, 7. Still 1 shy of house. But we can continue to play it kind of slow. Hopefully this grief will get us there. That feels like a prismatic ending. Okay, they only have 4 cards. It's a good one. I'll play it. Gotta be mana efficient here. Life total dwindling, but Pier doesn't care. Back up to 3 onto Ferry. Back down to 4 cards. 5 lands in play. 3, 5, 7. Ooh. 3, 5, 2, 1. I think we just gotta play that one and pass. Okay. 6. So now we can get there on a Pier. Protected if we draw Black Source. Interesting to see if they cash in their Teferi. They probably will. Narset, okay. No more Pier. Picked up a Force of Will, played 3rd land. Uptick Teferi, okay. LED is good. Might be able to get them with natural tendrils here. 3, 5, 7, 4, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3 is tendrils. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 storm. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have enough. Just gonna make sure this resolves. Grief on the hard cast. Not to mention having a body in play now. They're gonna force it. Nice. So they're dead. Chain dress down. That's cute. Ritual. LED. Infernal Tutor. Infernal Tutor. Full priority. Let's max out because we can. Yeah, Infernal Tutor. All the way up to 10. That was sweet. Alright, Jeskai. Probably once again, I'm just going to want this Tendrils. What did I cut last time? Cabal Ritual? Sounds fine. So run it back. Okay, what do we got here? We have Protection, we have a basic. We're a little bit light on mana, but Night's Whisper might treat us well. Plus we have a draw step. I do like how Grief can pitch, like, Infernal Tutor is a card that obviously you want to go Hellbent for, and sometimes that's a difficult task. And Grief just enabling uh, an acceleration of getting Hellbent is kind of funny how helpful that can really be. That's a house. That is a house. So I think I want to get my Night's Whisper on. Let's see what they have to say about that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. If we can just hit one more mana, then we can Grief into Pier. Alright, holding up Prismatic Vista. Got one more mana. Let's ditch the house. I don't think we're using this. Enforce it, huh? That's interesting. Let's go Wishclaw. Let it go. Alright. It's probably just gonna get hit by Prismatic Ending, but I think it would have been ill-advised to go for it there. Kind of a weird shuffle. I mean, probably knew that, what, top the first card? Guess it makes sense. No Prismatic Ending. Huh. Kinda crazy. Draw more mana. It's kind of tough. I can play everything out and get Defense Grid, put it into play. I could, like, play Sheoldred and Wheel, but I just feel like that's not going to pan out. You can also just wait. No, I'm going to go get Defense Grid. And I'm not even going to play it out. Let me just counter this. Did not. Yeah, because next turn we have Grid into Pier. Now, my concern here is them just killing Wishclaw. I'm hoping is they do something. I was going to say Dirtily, but Narset would actually be a problem. Now that we exiled Bolus. Not that we would have been able to cast it here, and that's ultimately why we did it, but a Surgical, my Infernal Tutor, that's fine. Yeah, just fishing for info here. If they pass, I think I will go Grid and then go for it. Because Force of Will is only like half the interaction they would have, and they already used one. I feel like there is a reasonable chance. Well, now it's. Oh, okay, there's that awkwardness. Another Surgical. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Bolus gone. I want to draw Sheoldred or Grief, just naturally. We did not. Can't tutor chain with IT. Picked up Surgical. Alright, we gotta pass. That is most certainly awkward. Do have 12 mana. Gross. Okay. Okay. Those are the cards that we needed. Come on, Grief. Get in there. Okay. Where's that wandering? They have to take Pending, which is probably the card they have on top. Or just something that's gonna kill Wishclaw. Getting in with Narset. No. They kill Wishclaw. Ponder. Right, we want to draw Echo. Grief is actually kind of a pain in the ass for them. I guess they'll be able to kill it with Wandering Emperor if they want. Ancient Tomb was not what we were looking for. Attack Narset. I want to play Grid so that if they want to get rid of it, they have to pitch a card. I don't think they really care about Dress Down, though. I'm going to hold on to it. 4, 3. Just hold up Force Negation. I mean, if they want to tap out to kill this thing, they're going to make them force it. They could force pitch Dress Down and then cast Wandering Emperor. That's probably the play here. Nope, they couldn't resist the efficiency. Now they can cast it. What's this? Oh, they just tapped over there. Okay. Alright, give it to me. Alright. I've had worse draws. The game continues. What you gonna do about this one? You're gonna force it. It's pretty good. Hey, considering we got wheeled with a Narset in play, I'd say we're doing pretty good. They still have a Narset, though. Yep. It whiffed. Nice. They only have 2 cards. Jet Medallion. Keep that for Storm. They're at 13. They're at 13. We still have 2 Tendrils in the deck. So we could, I don't want to say easily, but we could definitely storm them out. Wandering Emperor will eventually kill us. They're going to continue to draw relevant cards. Oop. Comes Narset. Shark Typhoon, okay. Clock is coming in. That's not a good one. Definitely can't draw lands. They're going to fetch down to 11. And every fetch could count. As boring as this is, and we're probably going to game 3, it's probably below 10%, but definitely above 5% that we get there. It really is. All it takes is like having drawn Tutor and then Tendrils, and they're just dead. But now, take 8, 9. Now I think we're just dead. It is possible they didn't draw any other interaction. It's possible. Go ahead and fetch. And draw. That gets shouldered back. It's kind of funny. It's not good, but it's funny. Well, let's see how they react. See if we can get some more information out of them. Put it on the stack. We need 6. We're actually 1 shy. That's the second Force of Negation? Yeah, they have a lot of counter magic. It's good to know. Are dead. The clock is actually somewhat close, so I mean, we both have half of our clock left, so it's really unlikely to come down to that, but I'll make them burn the extra 10 seconds. Why not? Alright, let's run it back. It was a close game. Alright, can I get lands in the beginning of the game? And then not flood at the end, where I need good top decks? Okay, on the play for game 3, and we have a pretty good hand. I'm gonna keep this Grief into turn 1, I'm sorry, turn 2 Shouldered. With this Ancient Tomb, we might be able to just start, like, just hardcasting these. I like this. We have a lot of good draws, too. Shoving double shoulder down their face is probably going to be very difficult for them to deal with. They're going to have to force it. I don't know if they brought back any swords in, but we'll see. Oh, grid? Okay. Can't double spell. Also, we want to go grid into Wishclaw. There's no guarantee we're getting our black mana. Could just take it easy and go Grid, or take it easy and go Wishclaw. I think I want to Grief. I'm gonna pitch Wishclaw. He forced it. Wow. Still get a basic Ancient Tomb Ritual. Maybe it's something they're protecting, so I want to put a threat on board in case it's some sort of permanent that's gonna disrupt what we're doing. Let's get the Sheoldred in there. Just another force, okay. That's fine. Maybe. We'll see what we draw, but I don't hate our position. They only have 2 cards, 2 lands. Worst case, we can drop a Grid. And we hit the black source. I'm just playing Sheoldred. They forced the last one. They haven't shown us the inclination that they're a Daze deck. No swords? No swords. Okay. I like what I'm seeing. Lose that life. Pass the turn. We gain life. I'm liking it. Play Swamp. Let's play Grid. Grid is in. Sheoldred is in. Opponent is in. Trouble. Oh no. Oh, what? Pending on Grid? It's fine. So I have one more draw to draw, like, I don't know, Teferi or some shit. Oh man, Knight's Whisper. Such a good draw. I'll take it. Ooh, it's pretty good too. Go Jet. Go Wishclaw. This deck is sweet. Force Negation? Sure. Take 4, go to 4. Take 2 more, go to 2. We have 1 card in hand. And scoop it up. Teferi, incoming? That's funny. Sure. Just barely staying alive. But it doesn't, actually. Because then, unless they drew swords, exactly. No, then the trigger still hits. Yeah, they have no draws. Alright, we squeaked one out. We're 2-0, baby. See you in round 3. Okay, here we are, round 3. We are 2-0. We can keep this hand. A little bit slow, but obviously with the capacity to draw some cards. Opponent's name is Icteridae. Looks like they're on mono black Helm, which we don't mind too much. It's not terrible. I don't mind using a pedal here. They are occasionally a wasteland deck. Oh, that's not bad. Let's see, Karn, sometimes Chalice. I'm gonna play these out. 3-4, if we draw LED, we can peer. Right, they don't have much else. Sheoldred, that's interesting. Don't quite have enough for that yet. Let's get another Swamp. Let's play another Knight's Whisper. Oh, that actually netted a mana. 1, 2, 4, 7. 5. Could play Sheoldred. They'd rather just wait. Oh, they could have Karn, though. Yeah. Damn. Do we have to? I think we have to. We could just have Helm, which means we're dead either way. We need 3 more mana. Yeah, let's pass. Oh, nice. Okay, so now, however, we're walking into Opposition Agent. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're 1 shy of that, but we can play a house. It still has potential to just have issues. 1, 2, 5, 8. Ugh. This is tough. I wish this Grid were in play. I don't know what to do. That's good. Okay, so they had it. Which I think means we wait. One more mana gets us Pier. Listen, if they have Karn, they have Karn. If they have Helm plus Activate, then we're dead. Yeah. I mean, you can try playing Sheoldred. Just not going to use Karn. I get Coding. LED. Ritual Sheoldred. See what's up with that. Maybe I should have just played the house instead of the grid. And then they play a Sheoldred. Come on. Weird. Alright, they got us. It was close, though. Let's play Fatal Push. Don't really need grid. The Echoing Truth for Karn. One of the Night's Whispers. Alright, let's go. Yeah, sure, I'll keep. They also kept. Let's discard them. Turn 1, Thoughtseize. They have no black sword. Yeah, they do. They have Agadeems. Helm doesn't really. Well, they have Dothy. I take Dothy. Let's take Voidwalker. Lay out LED. They swamp. They probably Thoughtseize our Sheoldred. And we played Jet and we're very live off the top. So were they, for what it's worth. And they take Sheoldred, as expected. Play out a Chrome Mox. And print Thoughtseize number 2. Interesting. That's a good one. Let's play our Jet. Maybe I should have played Sheoldred or Night's Whisper first. But I'm not a coward. Sheoldred. That's Night's Whisper. Another one. I'm going for it. Okay. Ritual. Sheoldred. Play out the pedal. So now if they attack, I have to block. But I don't think they want to attack. Oh, Voidwalker? You kidding me? Oh, they attacked. Okay. So now we have a chance here. If we draw Tutor. We did not. And they play Helm and activate. Yep, they got us. Alright, we're 2-1, seeing round 4. Alright, round 4 against Red Ash 5. And we have a hand that doesn't quite do anything. This hand is good. I'm an Ancient Tomb. And go about our business. Ignoble Hierarch. Sure. This is like the Toolbox Fiend Artisan deck, it looks like. Let's go ahead and play Jet Medallion. Classic. Classic Jet Medallion. By the way, I did look through like all the 3-drops that we could play to try and make use of Jet Medallion, similar to how Red does it. But I couldn't really find anything, if I'm being honest. They just have it. They just have it. So we're gonna find like Bolus. So Wishclaw doesn't do anything. None of my cards do anything. Should be playing them out, but I don't really. I mean, this says it all, right? We already revealed everything. Oh, they missed their attack. Bonus. Fiend Artisan. Yep. Knight's Whisper. Get in. Okay. Got a Shouldered incoming. However much that's going to help. Which is probably none. They have 4 cards. Active and very scary Fiend Artisan. Right? What do they got? X equals 1. Just another hierarch to make this a 5/5. Okay. I mean, shoulder does not really beat this, but it's close. Well, they can't, or maybe it does. Right, we go grid, we go shouldered, and now they can attack with oof. I mean, they have 4 cards in hand, right? They might just have something in hand, but assuming they have nothing, they can attack with oof, and then we can trade, and then we win. So in other words, they can't attack with oof. They probably just have Assassin's Trophy or Grist. So just Green Sun Zenith for Grist. Or can you can just Fiend Artisan for it, right? Yep. Yep. Reclaimer, sack Reclaimer, kill Shouldered, and get in for 5. Okay. Collector, oof. Be gone. Do I want Echoing Truth? I might play 1. I'm not going to play Grid. Force the Beggar isn't, like, as important against us. It's good, but I don't think I want Grid. Let's trim like a Night's Whisper and a Cabal Ritual. Well, let's go. Sure. I'm gonna go Swamp Petal Night's Whisper. It takes us off of a turn 2 Hardcast Grief. I'm fine with that. Draw 2. Draw nothing. I mean, I guess I play him out. Pretty bad draws. But that's okay. I mean, at least if we're gonna draw lands, they produce 2 mana. Work towards an easy pier. Even if we draw it naturally. Kind of gearing up for it. Well, let's go. Plenty of mana. Get that action, please. Double Hierarch. It's fine. That's fine. And draw. Jet Medallion. Sweet. Okay, we have all of the mana. All of it. Let's get the action. Cradle. I am terrified. They have 3 cards. Plenty of mana. Grist. Okay. That's could be worse. Could definitely be worse. No Collect Roof. Nothing like that. Getting in for 2, that's fine. They have 2 cards. Come on. Yes. Okay. That means we get to peer through Mindbreak Trap. G frickin' G. Let's peer directly into the abyss, only costing 6. Bang. Bang, bang. It's grief, just in case. Seiju, which they didn't hold up, because it doesn't really matter. Make a bunch of mana. Bunch of storm. Bunch of mana, bunch of storm. LED. Wish Claws. Let's cast a Night's Whisper. LED. Go get Tendrils. And get them. Nice. On to game 3. I think we just run it back. Maybe I don't need Echoing Truth. 3 Fatal Push. 2 Feed the Swarm. Keep these Night's Whispers in. Keep the action flowing. Alright, we have a push. I guess I'll keep this. Yeah, okay. It's not that good. But it's okay. Thought sees us? Okay. Probably take Shouldered. Maybe Fatal Push. Shouldered it is. I draw Grief. Grief is interesting. I mean, I guess the scariest thing to come out of them would be Collect Roof, which we have covered. I don't want to pitch any of these cards. I'm gonna wait. Because if we draw another push, then we'll be able to get rid of push. If we draw another Infernal Tutor, then we can get rid of Infernal Tutor, so on and so forth. But if you do it right now, you get rid of Infernal Tutor, but then you draw another push, then you're in trouble. They want to Thoughtseize us again. Sure. Alright, now they're taking push. Try and push us into using grief. Oh my goodness. It's a good draw. I do think I want a grief. Yeah, they are most certainly not F6. Pitch the Cabal Ritual. They have nothing. Interesting, they have nothing. Well, I'm still going. Still gonna go for it. LED. LED. Blue. Black. It's the only blue card. Well, yeah, we took the Echoing Truth out, right? Yep. You just use the blue up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like we found lethal though. 7, 8, 9, 10. Heck yeah, we did. With backup. So it's grief. No traps in there. Ritual. LED. Land. Wishclaw. Mana. Go get them tendies. A turn 2 action, not bad. I like that. GG's. See you in the final round. We're 3-1. Okay, final round against Neckbelly. Ooh. Sand is sweet. I'm gonna keep 3, 2. So tempting to just dump it all out. Could be worth Ritual, Jet, Wishclaw. Play the petals. No. No, just play Jet. Could play Jet into Sholdred. Hold Wishclaw in hand. I don't hate that. See if this resolves. Yes, it does. How about this one? They have and used a Force of Will. It's unfortunate. My hand was pretty all in, or at least the way we played it. We're hoping they were on a combo deck, not force pitching Spell Pierce, get Thoughtseized. Are you kidding me? It's like worst case scenario to be playing against Death Shadow. But we get a Jet in play. That's pretty good. We get 2 lands and LED. That's not bad. All it takes is a couple Night's Whispers and we're in there. Wishclaw Talisman, other bug scam. This deck is everywhere right now. Is it good? That's the question. Is it good? This one's good. What do we do with it? I don't think we go all in with it. I think I'm just getting Night's Whisper. They're just gonna straight up force it. Wow. Pitching Murktide. We have 3 cards in hand. I'll put that into play. Now we have 5 lands in play. Dark Rit. Save it up. Save that money. Come on. Alright, we got a game plan. A plan has emerged. Brainstorm, pretty good for them. They have put a lot of lands into play, which is pretty good for us. They have 4 cards, another Brainstorm. Yikes. They're fetching a lot, which is good. This Tendrils is looking good. Down to 12 they go. They're going to cast Uro, though. Oh, and they have a Thoughtseize. That's unfortunate. Okay, holding up Force. They're 10. More mana. I don't know what kind of flashback bullshit I could play. Could play Past in Flames in this deck. I don't think it'd be good. They're gonna plus on us. Ancient Tune, pass the turn. So we have to hope that they plus, find action, bottom it, and then we draw action. It's certainly not impossible to have two pieces of action on top. Or even like defense grid, I don't think they want a second one to resolve. Leovold is definitely obnoxious. There's grid number 2. Grid number 2 is in the house. So you can't really tendrils them. So we'd have to echo. I guess potentially we could with a house. Mostly we just want to resolve a house. They still have Force of Will up. And Jace is nearing ultimate status. What are they playing? Green Sun Zenith? What was that? Each artifact, creature, and enchantment with mana value 2, I guess, huh? Ha! Joke's on you, I got another one. Alright, we've definitely lost this game. But might as well play the last couple of turns here. Is that Loam? That was Loam. Oh, they didn't attack. That's a good one. And they fatal pushed it. No big deal. Okay, this is my last draw. I need to hope they somehow have nothing. And we now draw Bolus's Citadel. Okay. Gotta hope they have nothing. Here goes nothing. And they got me. Oh, excuse me. So I want my second tendrils. I might just want that in the main deck, honestly. This deck could support like even like 3 or 4 tendrils. Be clunky, but it might be good. Bug scam. They're just so widespread. They interact with every fucking zone in the game. I guess I have to respect Collect Roof to an extent. Not sure I'm going to. Well, they do have Leovold too. I guess a couple Fatal Push is fine. Cut Cabal Ritual. Alright. Sure. This is probably not good enough. A little bit slow. But I'll keep. And pass it over. They did mulligan. They're probably about to get thought seized. Wasteland. Okay. Play another land. Please no waste. Thank you. Land. And we are officially in trouble. What do they got? Loam? Oh my god. We lost. I mean, that's gonna do. Well, I guess we have draws. Ooh, stop. I should just put one of these into play. It's alright. Yikes. Guess I'll drop IT. Alright, we get wasted. Imagine if those were swamps. Can you imagine it? Give me Ancient Tomb into Swamp. Please? Ancient Tomb. That's another card that I'm interested in. I'm just gonna go, because I don't think this is getting better. There's a good chance it's not gonna get there. Like, really good chance. It's turn 5. But, at Wasteland, could have Surgical. Oh, we have Force, Pitching Force. Alright, Bug Scam is tough. And we drew kind of poorly, to be honest. But, hey, positive record, 3-2. This was a blast. There is definitely room for improvement. This is only like, I don't know, my 3rd or 4th draft. And I'm at that point where like all the drafts are pretty different. There's a lot of cards to play with. Combination of like, stuff I just want to play, and then stuff that's optimal, and then you slowly wither away the stuff that isn't optimal. Improvements that I think we could make. Maybe we play more swamps. I mean, that kind of sucked getting wastelanded like that. We do have a lot of basics, though, so that's only going to happen so often. We could probably just cut Cabal Ritual. Like, I'm close to playing Deadly Dispute, but I know from experience it's just kind of medium. It's cute with Wishclaw. I think the Orc might wind up being pretty good in this deck. Like, it's possible you're just supposed to not play Cabal Ritual and then play a couple of these. Like, they don't have to be one-ups. Probably want second tendrils just in the main deck. Yeah, because these wind up being castable. I guess the problem is without Cabal Ritual, we don't really have rituals. Yeah, Jet, Dark Ritual, Petal. I guess we have Soul Lands. We make land drops, and then LED is a large part of our mana through tutors. And of course, we're reducing. The Cabal Ritual just isn't good enough. Echo felt good. Felt good to have one. Have access to it. Wasn't the worst in the world when we drew it. I don't think we want to go with more. Unless we wanted to play Entomb. Which, I mean, to be fair, maybe I'm supposed to. But it's nice, like, we're not an Echo deck, really. Like, we have access to Echo, but that's it. We're not a graveyard deck. It's mostly get a bunch of mana and Peer or Bolus. And then we can Echo. Not that Night's Whisper is, like, the best card going, you know? I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. I have a lot of lists that are similar. Like here is another one that's similar. No Jet Medallion, just Monolith instead. I'm playing Artifact Lands and Opal and Agademes so that we can play Chrome Mox and make our bolus more consistent. And then there's a sideboard Saga plan. So, and then I have this one, which is more leaning on the wheel aspect. 4 Echo, 4 Entomb, 3 Sheoldred. Similar sideboard plan. So, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this archetype. And then, I guess Orcish Bowmaster will probably be in some of these lists. If nothing else in the sideboard. But I wanted to play Jet Medallion, alright? It's cool. It's super cool. We had a lot of super cool matches, some awesome wins, some unfortunate losses, but I had a good time. Hope you did too, and see you next time.